bomber. Just do Good evening and welcome from Memorial Park in Ocean City, New Jersey for the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. We are BFA Sports, bringing this to you live. Very proud to be a partner of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League as we get ready for first pitch.
We are going to get ready for the first official throwing it out here. It's going
Pop Jablonski, I believe is Mr. Jablonski throwing out the first pitch for this game.
Yes, it is.
We're just going to refer to him as Pop Jablonski, I guess. That's what they say.
That's Poppy Jablonski right here.
Yeah, Poppy Jablonski. There you go. And Chris.
All right, look at who's going to wind up here. And Chris.
He looks like he's got a pretty mean fastball. Let's see. Always going through the old school windup. I like it. Hey,
nice work there by
job.
Poppy.
All right, Poppy.
All right.
Nice work.
Looking good.
All right, so we're ready to giddy up and play some baseball.
Indeed we are. Another great matchup. The little bit of a head turner when you look at the screen. So the Ocean City Water Dogs are actually the visitors, and the reason that they're the visitors is because of field availability. And so the Absecon Outlaws will be the home squad for tonight's festivities.
And the first pitch, a big swing and a miss.
And we are underway.
Yes, we got Jaden Shurtell at the plate. Very familiar name for those in the baseball lore. And on the football field, I believe. That 0-1 pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Shurtell playing right field today. He's followed by Brian Corey and Trevor Cohen. That 1-1 pitch is another big swing and a miss by Shurtell with a fastball on the outside corner for strike. Count now moves quickly to 1-2. On the mound is Big Don McLaughlin. As he gets him swinging. First out of the inning. Big Don McLaughlin on the mound, Doug.
I had no idea.
Yeah. I had to check the lineup again. Doesn't even look like him. How about it?
Nah,
he's like a man out there.
He is chiseled.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Brian Corey. One down here in the top of the first inning. First pitch is a fastball fouled straight back. It's now 0-1.
Bit of a breeze coming in.
I was going to say, just a bit of a chilly night. I'm sorry I was late, Doug. I actually had to stop at the Sugar Hill Sub Shop.
Oh, did you?
I could smell the food. It was so good. Maybe they could be a sponsor one day. You never know.
That is true.
And one pitch bounces up there for a ball. It's 1-1. Don McLaughlin played his baseball at Vine High School and over at Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland. That pitch is outside for a ball. Got a little bit of velo on that fastball. Looking good.
A little bit of movement there by Big Dom. Another celebrity in the building. Look, it's Joe Gallagher in the back.
That is a true celebrity. I was actually going to ask him for his autograph. And a 1-1 pitch. Lifted to right field, hit fairly deep, actually right at the right fielder who makes the grab. Play made there by Tim Marker.
Yeah, Tim Marker out of Cedar Creek High School. 21-year-old right fielder.
That brings up with 2 outs, Trevor Cohen. Playing center field today. Don McLaughlin winds in the pitch. Fastball high and away for a ball.
Pretty awesome to see so many of the local high school standouts, both current and just a few years removed. Along the line with, look at all these college commits.
Big swing and a miss. Yes, this league, from what I understand, try to do as much homework as I can, Doug, and you can help me out. You can bail me out like you usually do. Made up of high schoolers, college athletes, as well as semi-pro ball players, correct?
Some former pro ball players. So there's some roster limitations of the amount of bullets you can put on the roster in terms of pro experience.
Count goes to 2-1. To Cohen.
I don't see any pros in the lineup here tonight for the Outlaws as I peruse the roster, as you would say.
Your name's not on that roster, I guarantee that.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, not at all.
Pitch is fouled straight up off the screen.
I was pro bono.
Oh,
Yeah, pro bono.
oh
Giving advice as a coach, volunteer coach. That was about my pro experience.
There you go. Count evens up at 2-2 to Cohen. Don McLaughlin so far looking good. Early in this ball game in the top half of the first inning.
He is looking good. Look at that, right on cue.
And the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul on the third base side. I thought maybe we could work out of the. We could get some sweets here. We can work out of the sweets, maybe.
Yeah.
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 What do you think? You know?
I'm sure. We're
Count remains 2-2 to Cohen.
imagine living right over there in the in that complex.
Bird's eye view.
Bird's
as they
eye view
say.
of tonight's
Yes, sir.
game.
And a 2-2 pitch from McLaughlin. Our ground ball gets through for a base hit. Cohen gets a 2-out base hit to left field. Goes the opposite way with that pitch. Does a nice job.
Jalen Hurd out there, the pride of Oakcrest in center field. Notorious speedster. Looking forward to seeing him when the Outlaws come up the bat.
That'll bring up Chris Jablonski.
Jabo. You want to believe something? I coached him in football back in the day, Galloway Mustangs.
He looks like a football player. He's a big man.
Dude's got an absolute cannon for an arm. St. Augustine grad.
Ground ball gets past the third baseman and goes out there for a base hit. It's Cohen rounding third. He looks like he's going to try to score, and he's going to get in easily. Woo! Jablonski hits one down the line for a stand-up double.
Yeah, Jabo. Somewhere in the house. Kevin Walls out of Smithville, president of the Chris Jablonski fan club, was also our head coach back then for the Mustangs. He's smiling ear to ear, as is Jabo.
And with 2 outs still and a runner at second base, that brings up
As Misael Aponte.
I didn't want to say his first name wrong. Whoa, hits that one hard right at first baseman and makes the grab. That will end the inning, but not before the Water Dogs put a run on the board. We'll go to the bottom of the first with your score, 1-0 here on BFA. Yep.
And welcome back. We're in Ocean City this fine Tuesday evening. You're watching South Jersey South Shore Baseball League action, and let's check out the Absecon Outlaws starting lineup. Starting at shortstop, leadoff hitter Andrew Mormeal. Starting pitchers Don McLaughlin, Absecon alum Steve Hua at third. Ray Keelan just caught the rocket over at first base behind the dish. And batting fifth will be Brian Perez. Tim Marker is in right. Eric Grady in second. Jalen Hurd we saw out in center field in the top frame. Josh Martson in left, and CJ Eggery, the extra hitter, whose name is spelled wrong on the lineup, and it is spelled wrong on the lineup card. So I know his mom is in the house tonight, so before Lisa comes over here and decides to smack me on my bald head, I will just let you know that's what the coach wrote. Lisa. All right, the starting pitcher for the Ocean City Water Dogs is number 13.
Oh, number 13 in your hearts, Rich Carlucci.
Hey, Carlucci.
He's a good Irishman. So I'm going to try to hold it together with this wind howling across us, as long as we don't get sandblasted by any dust tonight.
And we're proud to bring this game to your home here on BFA Sports, but Bunting Family Pharmacy, they're also proud to bring the pharmacy home to you.
Oh.
Sponsor of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League, Mr. Joe Bunting, whose Cardinals fell in the season opener last night to the South Jersey Surf. That was a 7-1 defeat.
So I'm not going to ask you the question, but I would assume from that little tagline, it sounds like they may have delivery service. I'm just checking. Just, I don't want to put them on the spot, but
yeah, they bring the
they're
pharmacy to you.
They bring it right to you. How about that? I'll have to look that one up. And the first batter to face Carlucci, takes a strike call, is Andrew, I hope I say his last name.
You're not going to.
Mormis?
No.
Mormici.
Mormill.
Mormill. With a C. All right. Ground ball to short. Here's the throw. Oh, could not pick that one up. As Mormill legs one out for an infield single.
Jablonski, a little bit of laughter as he had trouble scooping the sand out here in Ocean City on that one.
And with a runner at first base and nobody out, that brings up Big Don McLaughlin, the pitcher. Working at the left side of the batter's box.
Big swinging lefty.
Looks like he's been hitting the weights. First pitch to him is high and away for a ball.
Well, unlike us, we've been hitting the buffet.
Yeah, I would say that. And that 1-0 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike call. I got to be careful what I say tonight. We're right on top of the umpire. You know, I can be controversial, but I would not do that. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Another umpire crew happy that Chris Losey's not here calling the game tonight. Our brethren.
And a 1-1 pitch from Carlucci. Oh, McLaughlin shows a bunt, tries to sneak one down the third base side, but goes foul.
Truth be told, I mean, Don McLaughlin, one of our original youth players from way back when, all the way back to 8 years old, and I can tell you, he didn't get the bunt sign much. Not then and not in high school.
No, he didn't, but give Coach credit for trying to sneak one by. Pitch is outside for a ball, so the count evens up at 2-2 to Don McLaughlin.
I'm enjoying the wind burn that we're drumming up this evening.
Carlucci sets, and a 2-2 pitch. Ground to the third and finds a hole for a base hit to left field. McLaughlin takes a wide turn at first. We have runners at first and second, nobody out, so the Outlaws looking to answer back after the Water Dogs put a run on the board at the top half of the first. Nice piece of hitting by McLaughlin going the opposite way and finding a hole between third and short.
Guy's been working on his craft.
Indeed he has. So we're runners at first and second, nobody out. That'll bring up third baseman Steve Henna.
Steve Hewa.
How come it looks like EHNA?
I don't know.
Somebody's handwriting is bad.
All right, that's popped up to Carlucci. He'll make the out. Steve Hewa, the Absecon alum.
So with one out, that'll bring out first baseman Ray Keelan. Carlucci steps off and Mormiel gets his attention over there at second base. Keep it modest. And the first pitch to Keelan. It's a fastball high and away for a ball. Runners at first and second with one out. So we're working here in the bottom half of the first inning. The Water Dogs holding a 1-0 lead. Oh, nice. Breaking ball by Carlucci as Keelan swings through it. Count now moves to 1-1 to him. And a 1-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike call. It's now 1-2. Carlucci sets. Oh, winds and chases back Mormiel. And a 1-2 pitch. Like a little bit of a, I want to call that like a slur almost. Throw it up there.
A slurve.
Count now even at 2-2 to Keelan. On deck is catcher Brian Perez. And a 2-2 pitch. As Carlucci goes to sidearm on that one. Let the ball pitches outside for a ball. It's 3-2 now. And a 3-2 pitch is high and inside for a ball, so he walked him. Bases are going to be now loaded as Brian Perez steps to the plate with the bases juiced and only one out.
A little bit of a challenge here, but for the Outlaws, especially being the home team, big opportunity to try to get these guys back on their heels.
First pitch to Perez. Fastball high for a ball. And a 1-0 pitch. Chopped in the hole. Cut off there by Aponte, who goes to second nicely, but gets the runner at second. But the run does score, and this game is now knotted up at 1 here in the bottom of the first. So Perez grounds out. 5-4 on the fielder's choice put out. So with runners at the corners and 2 out, that'll bring up right fielder Tim Marker. And the first pitch is a fastball high and away for a ball.
Good crowd on hand for the summer baseball extravaganza.
It doesn't feel like something.
Nah.
There's a line drive right at short. Snagged there by Di Pasquale. That'll end the inning, but not before the Outlaws put a run on the board with 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the top of the second with your score 1-1 here on BFA Sports. All right, we're back here at Memorial Park in Ocean City for the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League game between the Outlaws of Absecon and the Water Dogs of Ocean City. And back to the plate are the Water Dogs, and the first batter is, let's make sure I get the right number here. That's number 5, Tristan Trivers. Pounds that one foul. It's 0-1 quickly to him. And the 0-1 pitch is outside for a ball, coming from the arm of Don McLaughlin on the mound for the Outlaws. And a 1-1 pitch. Low and inside for a ball. It's now 2-1. Water Dogs picked up 1 in the top of the first inning on a double by Jablonski. Plated Cohen. That 2-1 pitch is low for a ball. It's now 3-1. You know, I didn't do this in school. You're looking off my paper here. That's no good. That's no good. The 3-1 pitch, just low for a ball. So Trivers is a leadoff base runner here for the Water Dogs in the top of the second inning after drawing that walk off of Don McLaughlin. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 13, Rick Carlucci. Trevor's taking his lead at first. McLaughlin sets, and the pitch, he squares the bunt. Snap throw down to first. Close, but Trevors gets back in time. And McLaughlin goes over to first to keep Trevors honest. Gets back again in plenty of time. Count 1-0 to Carlucci. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to deep center field, and that ball is caught there nicely by Jalen Hurd for the first out of the inning.
Well, the papers blowing around?
No, I'm laughing because I couldn't see it through the fence. And I'm looking at our monitor, and I couldn't tell where it was.
Yeah, the guy.
Bringing you real-life experiences here with BFA Sports. There's Drew Corey. That ball bounces up there. And Trivers will find his way to second base with no throw. So we have 1 out in the top of the second. Trivers at second base. And a 1-0 count.
I think we have
Drew Corey.
I think we have a courtesy runner for Trivers.
Swing and a miss. Count evens up at 1-1. McLaughlin winds, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-2 to him. Nice side shot. The runner at second base.
It's Joe Gallagher at second base.
Is it Joe Gallagher?
Not used to seeing him run.
The fleet-footed Joe Gallagher. Must be like his pop. Swing and a miss. He struck him out as Corey goes down swinging. That'll bring up number 7, a shortstop, Andrew DePasquale. And the pitch, McLaughlin's a fastball. Outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Yeah, we could have worked out of the trailer tonight, don't you think? Been cool.
Yeah, it might have. You don't have to tell. You don't have to tell Ryan that twice.
There's a pitch lifted to right field. Actually, second baseman Eric Grady makes the call, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Your score knotted up at 1-1 here on BFA Sports.
Nice shot.
Diddle-diddle-dee.
All right, looking at a nice shot. The big Ferris wheel down here at the Wonderland Pier. As we take a look at the defense of Ocean City. Left to right in the outfield, you have Corey, Cohen, and Shurtell. Hot corner is Aponte. Deep Squall holding it down at short. Corey is his middle mate at second base. Jablonski at first. Trivers is behind the dish. And Carlucci.
Oh, you got a great radio voice. You got a face for radio, too.
Wow. Aim the please, pal.
Would you agree with that? The face of radio, right? That's what I
Yeah.
say. It's Rick Carlucci back on the mound.
This guy. Come, comedian.
There's a shot. It's going to fall for a base hit to center field. Eric Grady leads off. The bottom of the second with a single to left. Nice piece of hitting going Oppo. I'll bring up Jalen Hurd, center fielder. Pitch is low for a ball. Now 2-0 to him. Jalen Hurd holding down center field today. Take 2-0 pitch is looped, but right back to the shortstop. It makes the grab. And deep Pasquale for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the left fielder, Josh Martson. And the first pitch to him is a fastball outside for a ball. Runner at first base, and Eric Grady takes his lead. Carlucci throws over there to keep him honest. Big swing and a miss by Martson. Count now 1-1 to him. Got a nice side-by-side view to give you a shot of the runner. And the 1-1 pitch. Umpire says he went. And if it's any consolation, I happen to agree with him.
Strong.
Count now 1-2 to Martson. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Chopped just over the pitcher's head, and Carlucci charging hard and making the throw. Not in time was Corey. As Martin, a hard 90 to beat that one out. So we got runners at first and second and only one out. And my handwriting's bad. I know his first name's CJ.
It's CJ Egri.
Egri.
Holy Spirit.
All right.
Second baseman, two-sport athlete. Dude has wheels.
First pitch to Egri. He's on the inside corner for a strike call. Runners at first and second and one out here in the bottom of the second inning. The Outlaws try to put a threat together. As that pitch is fouled out of play, and hopefully not off of that apartment complex, which is in close proximity.
With the RK Chevrolet Tahoe. We wouldn't want that either.
No, wouldn't want that. Silverado is in another zip code.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't walk from Vineland.
I thought about it. That ball's popped up. Could be trouble, but looks like second baseman makes the grab. And Curry. So that'll be a second out of the inning. Carlucci, 2 batters in a row. Actually, 2 outs in this inning. We're on short pop-ups. Keep the batters off balance here so far. We're back to the top of the order. Andrew Mormill. And the way I wrote his last name, it's like not even close. Well, swing and a miss by Mormill. Snap throw down to second, not in time. Trevor's keeping the runner honest at second base. Carlucci checks the runner and winds. Oh, nice breaking ball. Swing and a miss by Mormill. Count now 0-2 to him quickly. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing, foul tip. Good squeeze by Trivers. That will end the inning. So no runs. 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We'll go to the top of the third. Your score 1-1 here on BFA Sports. All right, we're back here at Memorial Park in Ocean City as we move to the top of the third inning. Don McLaughlin back on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. As he bounces up that one there to make sure I get his first name. Griffith is the extra hitter.
Yeah, Solomon Griffith.
Solomon Griffith.
Former
Pitch is over for a strike call.
Ocean City alum.
Actually, that might be...
No, your sinus?
Wait a minute, I think I got that wrong, my friend.
No, that's number 4. Solomon Griffith.
Okay, just want to make sure.
You're good.
All right. Pitch is in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
And we'll remind everybody at home, be sure to, if you're watching on YouTube.
And that 2-1 pitch in the dirt. It's now 3-1.
Especially on your mobile device, be sure to click up in the top right corner and the 3 buttons. Make sure you're watching in 1080p. So just hit 3 buttons, go to quality, and then you can select a specific resolution. So we are streaming in 1080.
Pitch just popped away to the first base side now to play.
Yeah, it sounded like some broken lumber. Who needs firewood?
Sure did.
Man, Al, you're really, man, your dogs are barking tonight, Al.
That dog sounds like it's right on top. Is it like underneath our table? It literally sounds like it's right here. Where is he?
We got a microphone behind home plate, and this is pretty funny. I can't find the dog, but he's got to be close.
He sounds like he's right here.
Oh, yeah, he's over there.
Pitch is high for a ball, so Solomon Griffith draws a walk, a leadoff walk, that is. And we're back to the top of the lineup here in the top of the 3rd inning with Jaden Schertel, who struck out last time.
Schertel headed to University of Maryland, Baltimore County, a retriever. I thought there was maybe one of his fans. I thought it was a retriever right over on the other side of the backstop. I wasn't sure if it was that or if your stomach was growling.
It is growling, actually. And that first pitch is over for a strike call.
I got your sub from Sugar Hill in the truck, and maybe if you were on time, you would have had a chance to eat it.
Ryan Schumacher had his time. I mean, he wasted no time. He's supposed to be running the board. He's over there. That pitch is over for a strike. I'm sorry, it was a ball, actually. 1-1 count to Jaden Schertel. McLaughlin sets. And a 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Another fastball. Missing the zone. It's now 2-1.
So you got a runner at first. So this is where you would show the side by side. And then when he's ready to pitch home, go back to the full shot of just the pitcher. Unless he breaks for second. If he breaks for second, stay with it.
McLaughlin checks a sign from Brian Perez. And a 2-1 pitch. Pitch is lifted to deep center field. Taking Hurd back, but he makes the grab, makes it look easy.
Easier than your call.
Was it that bad?
No.
Was it?
He takes some.
He had the deep center field.
It's all good, man. It's all good. You take a deep breath.
That'll bring up Brian Corey. Flew out to right field his last time up. Runner at first base, 1 out. First pitch is a fastball high for a ball.
Producer Ryan Schumacher about to earn his dinner as he's got to go out to center field to fix the camera.
Griffith takes his lead at first. There he goes. That pitch is popped up, fouled out of play. So Griffith will have to return to first base. The count now evens up at 1-1.
So what happens is you stay with him, he's running. If he hits the ball, then you just go to the full shot of wherever you got to track the ball.
Griffith hasn't had a real nice jump. Curry found that pitch. It was in the zone away, so he returns to first base. McLaughlin sets, and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Corey. Count now moves to 1-2.
I'll tell you, man, whoever the guy is running the scoreboard here, he's on point tonight. There's nothing getting by him.
Well, it was a guy that did it last time, didn't do a good job?
I don't know who he was, but I know we got an all-star caliber operator going right now. Because I get distracted real easy, so it's nice to know I can look
There
at the
goes
scoreboard.
Griffith, sorry. And there's the throw down a second. Almost gets him.
Man, I don't know about that one, buddy. That was real close.
Griffith steals second base nonetheless. So with a 1-2 count. Sorry, 2-2 count now. Thank you very much for correcting me. The runner at second base. Corey has a golden opportunity to put a run across the board for the Water Dogs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. Count now moves to full.
Good look in the situational running cam there.
Griffith looking frisky at second. McLaughlin checks him. And a 3-2 pitch. Ball is lined and will fall for a base hit. Griffith will move over to third, who held up on that swing. Wasn't sure if the second baseman would be able to make that grab, and Grady. But nonetheless, there's runners at first and third and only one out. That'll bring up Trevor Cohen, who had a single last time up.
Well, you don't see that every day, where you got some of the players making changes on their own out in the middle of the field. Look like the first baseman, Keelan, shifting some guys around.
Really? I know a young man that we both coach it. I could see doing that.
Yeah. Oh, 100.
We're number 4.
Yeah. my oldest, Doug Stasek, I could see him doing that.
Could you see that? Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
100%.
All right, so your new pitcher, Al, is number 26 for the Outlaws, and that is Pat Oakes.
All right, Pat Oakes on the mound.
And we'll have to take a look around the field to see if we can determine.
26 for 24.
There's your change in the lineup. 26 for 24. So he will enter the game for Josh Mardson in the 9 spot.
Boy, I hope I can read my handwriting
Well,
as I'm trying to hold papers in this win.
it's always an adventure.
So Pat Oakes now on the mound for the Outlaws. So he's getting ready to face Trevor Cohen.
Want to thank our friends at the Bunting Family Pharmacy, helping you bring the pharmacy home.
We got one.
They actually bring the pharmacy to you. Not necessarily to you directly,
Well,
but to
it says we
the
bring
community.
it says we bring the pharmacy to you.
Yes.
They don't want us bringing the pharmacy anywhere. Call Bunting Family Pharmacy. Let
They
them
call
bring
them.
the pharmacy. You bring us to your home, it's usually problems.
So Cohen again had a single in the first inning. Scored on the RBI by Jablonski. That first pitch is outside for a ball.
Big situation here with runners at the corners. One out. Oh, pick off play.
Oakes has his mind on the man at first base, as well as he should. Got to be careful of that runner at third. Looks a little frisky down there. And that 1-0 pitch is over for a strike call. Yeah, I should have grabbed that sweatshirt tonight, I think. And
You might have got a text. I think it's going to be chilly in Ocean City tonight.
Unfortunately, I worked till almost 7 o'clock, 6:45 to be exact. That ball's pounded to third. It gets through for a base hit. Griffith will score, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Favor of the Water Dogs. 3 batters from the left-handed side I've seen going the opposite way. To me, I love seeing that. Instead of just being a dead pull hitter, using the whole field, Cohen was effective for his 2nd hit of the game. Gets an RBI.
And Jablonski doubled for an RBI in his last at bat. Hey, there's another South Jersey baseball legend in the background. That's Bobby Woods. I have to grab Bobby Woods. Good to see him out here taking in some ball. You know, he taught me how to hit.
I didn't want to go there, but that ball's lifted to left field. Giving chase is Martin. Runs out of room.
Okay, so now it's McLaughlin out in left field.
Oh, it's McLaughlin. Thank you very much.
Martin left the lineup.
That's right. Martin did leave the lineup. So McLaughlin in left. Pat Oakes in for Martin. Count 1-1, and here's the 1-1 pitch. Counted foul. Count now moves to 1-2 to Jablonski. Runners at first and second, and a run across for the Water Dogs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Chris Jablonski with a 1-2 count on him. Pitch is fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2 to Jablonski. Oakes gets his sign. And the 1-2. Breaking ball bounces up. There's Jablonski, almost offered. Good discipline at the plate as he did not make an offering at that pitch. Count now moves to 2-2 to him. Ground ball in the hole. Diving and not able to get it is Keelan. So safe all around as the Jablonski gets his 2nd hit of the ball game. He's now 2 for 2, and the bases are now loaded with just 1 out. And that'll now bring up Tyler Aponte. First pitch to him. Oh, nice breaking ball from Oakes. Gets him to swing and miss.
Man, that wind is whipping.
What was that line you always say? The whip of winds. Just fouled at the plate. Count now quickly 0-2 to Aponte. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Bases are loaded. The Water Dogs already have a run across here at the top of the 3rd inning. Misiel Aponte looks to do some damage.
So, producer Ryan Schumacher, how was your trip to the boardwalk? Was it good? You get on the Ferris wheel? Okay, yeah. Got on the Ferris wheel? You did a nice job with the camera change up out there, buddy.
Pat Oakes gets his sign from Perez. And the pitch to Aponte. Fastball must have just missed out of the zone. It now evens up at 2-2. Yasiel Aponte, good size young man. Looks like he could do some serious damage with the baseball. Pitch is fouled away to the first base side. Count remains 2-2 to him.
The autumn wind sails in like a pirate.
Is that what it is? What's the whippoorwind?
There's a
thing?
raider.
What's the whippoorwind thing? Isn't that from like a Christmas movie or something? Christmas show? Swing and a miss on a high fastball as Ponte goes down swinging for the second out of the inning.
I think I said that wrong. I think I did the Facenda thing wrong. It's
Yeah, I think so too.
autumn
That's all right.
wind is a raider or something like that.
Pitch is fouled straight back. Tristan Trivers, the catcher, walked his last time up in the second inning. Pat Oakes gets his sign from Brian Perez. Sets and the pitch. Fastball high for a ball. It's now 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside for a ball. It's now 2-1.
Oh, big spot here for the Water Dogs.
And breaking pitch bounces up there. It's now 3-1 to Tristan Trivers. There's no place to put him.
Trivers showed patience. No, not at this 4-room hotel. There's not. There is no vacancy.
Well, it's a breezy hotel.
Yeah, well, it's a beachfront.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
high-rent district.
Yeah, okay. So Oakes winds in the 3-1 pitch. Is pounded up the middle. Right at second baseman. Eric Grady, who makes the throw, and that'll end the inning. So the Outlaws dodge a bullet, only put one across for the Water Dogs. So 1-1, 3 hits, no errors and 3 left. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. Your score 2-1 here on BFA Sports. All right, we move to the bottom of the third inning with Rick Carlucci getting ready for his third inning of work. As it leads off his first pitch to Don McLaughlin, pounded foul down the third base side. McLaughlin had a single his first time up, went the opposite way.
Looks like the Outlaws' game plan is to pitch by committee tonight. McLaughlin a short distance on the start. It's got to be his first start pitch in quite some time.
Oh, breaking ball just missed outside for a ball. It's now 1-1 to McLaughlin. Yeah, Dom looked good.
Yeah.
Pounded the zone well. That's a good velo on his fastball.
Not afraid to pitch the contact.
Fastball sneaks by Carlucci. Working one past Tom McLaughlin. The count now moves to 1-2. That's the buzzer for my stomach. Pitches popped
wow,
up to
that's
the third
way
base
up there.
side.
Can't see it.
Making a call is Deep Pasquale.
Yeah, he
Ball
couldn't
falls.
see it. It got higher than the lights. These lights aren't very high in Ocean City, but once it gets over the lights, it's like looking into the dark.
Oh yeah, that could
You could just tell by Deep Pasquale's reaction, like, I don't see anything.
So McLaughlin has new life as the count remains 1-2 to him as that ball falls safely in foul territory. Carlucci winds and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled back again. It stays 1-2 to McLaughlin.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. A special shout out to Barb Reyna. She says hi on the YouTube chat here on BFA Sports.
What was the name?
Barb Reyna.
Barbarena.
Oh, God. Well, she just tuned out, actually, after hearing that.
The ball's lined to the right field side and out of play. It's McLaughlin battling up there at the plate against Rick Carlucci. Holds a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the third inning after the Water Dogs plated a run. Top half. That fastball's outside for ball, so the count evens up at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Our ground ball gets through for a base hit, so McLaughlin, a heck of an at-bat for him to battle through as Carlucci was throwing everything at him except the kitchen sink. He gets a single to lead off this bottom of the third.
Hot bat for McLaughlin.
A great at-bat for him. He was fouling everything off until he got his pitch and hit it hard to right field.
Admittedly, one of my favorite players of all time to have coached. Going way back to our days as little guys down in Vineland. Dom was a part of quite a few of our district and sectional champion tournament teams coming up through the East Vineland Little League.
Look how I wrote this name. It's got to be Steve Hena, right? Hena?
It's Hewa.
Hewa. Where's? Why do I have H-E-N-A?
I don't know, because that's H-E-W-A on the
That
coach's.
is the worst W. Who wrote that?
The coach. I'm going to let him know.
All right.
Don't worry.
Don't tell him I said that. After he watches his broadcast, he's going to... I live at 2 Northwood.
Yeah.
That pitch is fouled back. Steve Hewa. Popped out to second base his first time up.
Good look there is McLaughlin, also a former first baseman. He and Jablonski dancing
back.
over there.
Dancing? Yeah, I guess so. Keeping McLaughlin honest over there. McLaughlin pick up some speed over the years. That ball's pounded in the hole. Squeezes through for a base hit. Actually, I got a little glove on that at third base. May have to call that an E5.
That's what I had.
All right, I agree with you. So McLaughlin moves up to second base.
Al's always so charitable with his scoring.
I'm a giving person.
Yeah.
I give a lot of my time.
He's a pitcher.
To an organization.
He's a pitcher scorer.
That'll bring up Ray Keelan, the first baseman. Walked his first time up in the first.
Keelan doubling as a player coach. He was the one shifting around the players, pulling McLaughlin and put him out on the left.
I wouldn't push back. He's a big kid. And a 1-0 pitch to him. It's fastball outside for a ball. 2-0 to Ray Keelan with runners at first and second, nobody out. On a
What if somebody in Ocean
breezy
City
even.
be bringing the BFA crew, maybe a little Dunkin' hot chocolate or something?
Ooh, that would be nice. And that 2-0 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike call.
I wonder if my buddy Harry Vanderslice is watching. He's a local legend here in Ocean City. Hope you are, Harry. All's well. Him or Diston. Even Diston, if you're listening, buddy. Co's got his hand full with the little guy now.
Could you dropping names like Whitey Ashburn used to?
Yeah, call up Celebrate's Pizza. Maybe give us a large pie, a little pepperoni, a little sausage, maybe.
As Carlucci gets his sign from Trivers and sets. And a 2-2 pitch. Pounded up the middle. Could be trouble for Sjssbl, who makes the throw and bounces up there. Good pick.
Jablonski with the pick. Glove save and a beauty.
It's out at first. Nice job. So 6-3.
Yeah, it's actually 2-1 is the score. Oh, 6-3.
That's terrible. 6-3 is the play. That's terrible. And that'll bring up the catcher, Brian Perez, who was out on a fielder's choice in the first inning. The runners at second and third now, and one out. And that first pitch is a fastball over for a strike call. I'm sure you can hear the breeze coming through our microphones. It's quite brisk.
Well, at least the smell of your breath's not coming through the microphone at home, because right now you could kill somebody.
That ball's chopped short. Sjssbl throws, and they get him at first. Second out of the inning. Another 6-3 put out, but a run does score on that ground out 6-3, so it's now 2-2.
The wind couldn't be blowing out, huh? Has to be blowing in this fine evening.
Who said it was blowing out?
No, I'm just saying. It's
Oh,
blowing out.
it should
I
be.
wish it
Yeah,
was.
I wish it was. I don't know if I want to cross my neck. Swing and a miss by Tim Marker, the right fielder. Make sure the changes that Keelan had made earlier. Making sure this is still Tim Marker.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, good. Pitch bounces up there for a ball. It's now 1-1 to Marker.
Yeah, changes in the 9-hole. I actually said that, but you never listened to me.
No,
anyway,
I did hear
so
that. I have it written down. I didn't know if there was any other defensive changes. Could have shifted a couple of guys around, like McLaughlin went to left field. I did not know that. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball high and away for a ball. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, Outlaw's doing a nice job getting into Carlucci, making him throw a few extra bullets this inning. Big opportunity here to tie the ball game, however.
And a 2-1 pitch.
Oh.
Little lollipop curve, they used to call it back in the day. Over for a strike call, so it's now 2-2 to Marker.
Good comeback pitch.
And a 2-2 pitch. Pounded the first.
Oh,
Nice.
knocked it
By
down.
Keelan. As he throws over to Carlucci. Oh, and he gets him just in time. And that will end the inning. But not before the Outlaws put a run across the board to knot this one up. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth. I'm sorry, the top of the fourth inning with your score 2-2 here on BFA Sports.
What did Hey, welcome back. I'm in the obstructed view seat here behind the monitor at Ocean City Memorial Field for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher.
I didn't recognize that handsome guy. Who is that? Oh, that's me.
I don't know.
guy-
For a guy
and
that
the
said
guy-
he's working, you look pretty tan.
And the guy for that's my blood pressure.
Oh. Want to remind everybody, if you need to check out all the action, you can go right to the league homepage. That's right. Go to www.southjerseyssbl.com. Has your link to our live stream, but then it has your teams, your schedule, your stats, and also want to thank their friends at JLP Capital Management and, of course, the Bunting Family Pharmacy.
I don't know who put the site together, but I was on it earlier today. Nice job. South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. So we play this game from Memorial Park in Ocean City. The Water Dogs step to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth inning with a 2-2 ball game. Pat Oakes back on the mound for the Outlaws. And leading off is the pitcher. First pitch is a breaking ball low for a ball.
Carlucci flew out to center field.
Yes, he did.
First AB.
And a 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt. It's now 1-1 to him. And a 1-1 pitch. So Oakes stays with the breaking ball, which bounces up there. It's now 2-1. Who's running the scoreboard? Oh, thank you. Ryan, you're still thinking about that Sugar Hill hoagie. He just probably inhaled.
He's trying. we're gonna get Al's and give it away as a prize.
No, don't do it, because
so whoever's here, if you happen to be here at the stadium at the Ocean City Memorial Field, just all I need you to do is put in the chat a good reason that we should give you the Al's Sugar Hill Inn Italian fully loaded sub.
All right.
Instead of him.
Like that. All right, that's
and
okay.
then we'll recognize that you come over to the booth, and then you may just win. Let's see how creative they can be.
I didn't touch it, so it's fully wrapped. Oh, line drive down the third base side. It was a wicked one off of Rick Carlucci's bat. Count remains 2-2 to him.
You wouldn't want to actually eat that anyway, because then we might have to call up Bunting Family Pharmacy and get them to bring you some Pepto-Bismol.
That or some nitroglycerin. my ticker. That pitch bounces up there for a ball. It's now 3-2. Pat Oakes is dealing a buffet of breaking balls to Rick Carlucci. That fastball's high for a ball. So Carlucci is a leadoff base runner here in the top of the fourth inning.
We talked a bit about it in the broadcast last night, but kind of an interesting time of year because you still have some of these high schoolers that are in the thick of things from a playoff standpoint, potential state tournaments and the like. So you're not going to see the full gamut of players coming back just yet, because even from a college standpoint, you have a lot of guys D1, D2, D3 that are in some of their regional competitions and trying to get into their respective World Series. But in a few more weeks, you are certainly going to see a plethora of arms and a plethora of even more talent here.
Plethora?
Yeah.
Was that the word you read in the dictionary today, so you decided to use it in a sentence? Do you think you used it right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. As Drew Corey steps to the plate, who struck out last time up in the second inning. That pitch is high for a ball. It's now 2-0 to him.
Yeah, a tight game like this. Interesting to see if the Water Dogs decide to deploy any kind of small ball. Head coach Ted Corey
Oh, Corey lifts one, and I hope that's well past my Chevy Silverado down the third base side. I parked on the boardwalk. Just don't worry about it, Ryan. I'm good.
Ryan moved it.
He couldn't have moved it. He doesn't have my keys.
No, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's like MacGyver. Prego window.
So count out 2-1 to Drew Corey. Actually, I think it's 2-2. Maybe it is 2-1. Thought maybe Ryan was dreaming about Sugar Hill Hoagies.
You've been hitting that left and right, so I think if anybody's thinking about it, you are.
That would be me. I'm going to admit that one.
Yeah, I can imagine. Some guys your age dream about different things, Al, but you dream about hoagies. Okay.
That 3-1 pitch bounces up there as Drew Corey draws a walk.
Ooh.
So back-to-back base on balls to the Water Dog hitters.
Al likes it hot. Hot peppers.
Oh, man. Andrew D. Pasquale steps to the plate. With runners at first and second, nobody out.
No takers trying to get your sub there, pal. Not yet, anyway.
They feel bad for me.
Yeah.
I'm like the poster child for Slim Slow. That ball's bunted down the third base side. Oaks makes the throw and gets him at first base, but the runners move up to second and third base, so great job by Andrew D. Pasquale. Advance the runners.
Well, I mentioned, thought we might see a sacrifice bunt.
And you called it.
And
nice.
Well executed.
Very well executed. Nice job by D. Pasquale.
Proud coach over there.
Runners now at second and third base with one out, and that'll bring up Solomon Griffith, who walked and stole a base his last time up.
Your Sinus College.
Ball's chopped foul. Count moves to 0-1 to Griffith. Runners at second and third, only one out here in the top of the fourth inning with a 2-2 ball game. The Water Dogs look to do some damage as that ball's lined, and they'll go for a base hit. One run will score. Here comes the second, here comes the throw. It's going to be close, and they get him at home.
What a great, outstanding defensive play coming up and just absolutely gunning him down. So, wow, oh, wow. Nice job there by the Outlaws defense. And so Cohen
got Corey at home on the throw. Carlucci scored on the base hit. It's a great play out there. Great defensive play all the way around. As Jaden Schertel is 0 for 2 today. Struck out the first and flew out the center his last time up. First pitch is over for a strike call.
Yeah, big time catch and throw out there by Hurd. Pride of Oakcrest.
Solomon could be the Bunting Family Pharmacy Player of the Game if this ends up this way. Just made that one up, but got to give some shout out to the Bunting family. Pitch bounces up there. It's now 1-1 to Jaden Schertel. And that 1-1 pitch is over for a strike call. Count now is 1-2 to Jaden Schertel.
Yeah, he's got Griffith in scoring position here, and being a true pull side hitter, a little bit of room, a little real estate down there on the right field line.
Strike three, struck him out as Schertel goes down looking, but not before the Water Dogs put a run on the board here in the top of the fourth inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth with your score 3-2 here on BFA Sports.
All right, and you are looking at the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League standings. It's early, but you can see the Knights, the Water Dogs, the Surf, and the Bay Sox all victorious last night. You can be sure to check out all the action by visiting SouthJerseySSBL.com for all league information, links to our live streams, statistics, and more.
Our ground ball backhanded by Pasquale, but it will not get. I believe that's Eric Grady leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. He's got his second hit of the ball game.
2 for 2.
Now 2 for 2. Indeed he is. That'll bring up the center fielder, Jalen Hurd.
Hurd with the outstanding defensive play in the last frame, throwing out a would-be runner, saving his squad a run.
Carlucci goes over to first base and keeping Grady honest. So we got ourselves a good one here, 3-2, and leadoff base hit by Grady. We'll seesaw action here at Memorial Park. That pitch is inside for a ball. Jalen Hurd popped up to shortstop. Or popped out to shortstop his last time up. That pitch is over for strike call. It's now 1-1. Hurd showed off that hose out there in center field. Gotta tell you, nice throw. Get him. Oh, nice breaking pitch by Carlucci over for a strike call. It's now 1-2.
A few seasons ago, Hurd had an unbelievable senior campaign for the Falcons. Known to have a quick first step, good defensive instincts out there, and showed off that plus arm.
Chokes up on that bat a little bit, as you can see, or might not be able to see with our camera angle. I got a bird's eye view right behind the dish. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball bounces up there, but there goes Grady, takes advantage of it. And he'll advance to second base.
The Wilmington University Grady.
Carlucci delivers, and that ball's pounded foul on the third base side. So the count remains 2-2 to him. Got nobody out, a runner at second here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Water Dogs taking a 3-2 lead in the last half of the 4th.
Hawks girl 39-31 cheering on the Outlaws. Woohoo, let's go Outlaws.
Does she want my hoagie?
She didn't mention it.
Okay, all right. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Hurd. Oh, nice pitch right at the knees as he gets him looking. So 1 out, a runner at second. That'll bring up pitcher Pat Oakes. first pitch to him. He pounds one to short. Deep Pasquale charges. Goes across the diamond, and they get him easily at first for the second out of the inning.
Nice defensive play there to back up Carlucci. Just what the Water Dogs need, trying to hold on to this one-run advantage. Gotten eaten up on the left side of the infield a little bit, and I don't know if that was because the Ocean City Red Raiders had hosted Middle Township right prior to this game.
Oh, did they?
So there was no real opportunity to try to groom the field between games as that one ran a little long.
Ground ball to short as Deep Pasquale is getting some action over there. He throws across the diamond, scoops. Did not get him. So a run will score, and this game is now tied up at 3-3. The Outlaws answer back.
Yeah, tough work there. Jablonski tried to dig it out, but that throw was just a bit off the mark.
We're back to the top of the lineup. Good. Andrew Morbiel. Here's the runner. Here comes the throw. Out of time as he goes out to the outfield, and he will score. Look at the speed on that young man. This game is now 4-3 Outlaws.
CJ Eggery, one of the fastest humans in South Jersey, and no hesitation from him whatsoever. Be aggressive, force them to make a throw, and did he ever. So suddenly the Outlaws were just down 2. We blink, and now they're up 1.
Ball's hit back to Carlucci, who flips over to first. So 1-3 to end this inning, but not before the Outlaws pick up 2 to take a 4-3 lead as we move to the top of the 5th here on BFA Sports.
So the player coach, Ray Keelan, your new pitcher here on the hill as we head to the top of the 5th. You're watching BFA Sports live coverage of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Doug Stasek alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, in a very chilled, blustery,
yeah. Blustery weed.
Blustery. It was hot. Now it's cold.
Chopping wood somewhere? You getting blisters on your hand?
I just went with it. Oh well, that was an epic fail. What else is new?
It was epic, by the way.
All right, and the Major League scoreboard, the Phillies somehow are finally leading the Marlins 2-0. It only took them 2.5 seasons.
Are you sure you're reading that right?
Yeah. Not a typo. And again, Ray Keelan, player coach, your new pitcher for the Outlaws. We'll have to dig deeper to get the defensive changes. It looks like Don McLaughlin is now over at first.
Drew Corey leads this one off. Who flew out to left field, or actually flew out to right field and had a single last time up.
Well, Brian Corey might be actually.
Oh, it's Brian. How come I see Drew on the...
His brother Drew is playing second base.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the first name written down. I apologize. That breaking ball is low for a ball. Count now goes to 3-0 to Brian Corey. That's right. Drew Corey's a one at a walk last half inning.
Again, folks, little blustery here right now in Ocean City, so that wind whipping through the microphone, not a lot we can do. Wow.
Just a little bit.
My bald head's gonna have some windburn on it. It's gonna be chapped.
Yeah. Trevor Cohen steps to the plate, chops one to second, flips to second, gets the lead runner as Eric Grady does a nice job to flip to Andrew Mormio. So the fielder choice for 6 for the first down of the inning. That'll bring up Chris Jablonski, who he's 2 for 2 today. He's an RBI. There goes the runner. There's the throw from Perez, but not in time.
Oh, it might have got him on the back foot, but they say no.
I didn't think he got him. That's why I was a little premature on that one.
Yeah, I think sliding it head first. He's a little bit of a chuckle there right now going on by Cohen. He's fast, but
he is fast, indeed.
He may have felt the tag.
All right, so Jablonski with a runner in scoring position.
There's
a runner. There's the throw to third, and they get him as he left a little early. As Cohen was a little frisky out there at second, left early. And Keelan picks him off at third base, so nice job by him for the second out of the inning. So no runners on base with 2 outs. And now Chris Jablonski has his work cut out for him. An 0-1 count. That 0-1 pitch is inside for ball. It's now 1-1.
That's a tough spot there for Cohen to get caught stealing with the hot bat of Jablonski up here with only 1 out.
One pitches.
When it happened, I mean, now that it's 2, that's a big turn of events, especially when you're down 1 run.
Yeah, it looked like they had some momentum going there with Trevor Cohen on the base pass. With the speed he has, beats a throw out to second base, and then he's just a tad early. 2-1 breaking ball bounces up there. It's now 3-1.
You got a trio of speed from the Holy Spirit Spartans. We saw Eggery score in the last inning, being aggressive on the bases. It seemed like Cohen was trying to do something similar, but he got burned.
Jablonski pounds that foul down the first base side. Count now 3-2 to him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he walked him. So the second walk offered by Keelan. So with 2 outs and a runner at first, that'll bring up Misiel Aponte. First pitch to Aponte is low for a ball. It's 1-0. Now 2-0 to Aponte. Jablonski at first base. The big lefty, Ray Keelan on the mound. His first inning of work. That fastball's way out of the zone for ball. It's now 3-0. Keelan working out of a hole with a 3-0 count to Aponte. And a 3-0 pitch is low for a ball. It's a third walk this inning for Keelan as he's been able to get out of it with a fielder's choice and a pickoff. And that'll bring up Tristan Trivers, the catcher.
Just a scheduling note, our next BFA Sports live stream of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League will be next week, where June 2nd we will be in Absecon for a doubleheader as the Outlaws host the Buna Blue Dogs.
The team I heard is pretty stacked with some talent.
There's a couple good players on there, so get a taste of a guy who used to be in the pros, Johnny Modell Jr. The runner goes.
There's a runner, line drive down the right field line. It's going to slice foul.
Just foul.
Foul by about 10 feet.
A good execution.
That's just foul for you.
Good jump. That thing's sliced. That's sliced. You want a slice?
Slice. I like a slice of that hoagie.
Mancos.
Oh.
Good slices.
Mango. Man, I love some Mancos. Wow.
He does?
So the count now to 0-2 to Tristan Trivers.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, Mike Frankel, our buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a Manco guy. Holding the fort down over there.
Ground ball to short. Oh, he has trouble with it. Here comes the throw, and they're going to not get him. So safe all around. Now the bases are now juiced with Outlaws. I'm sorry, with Water Dogs. I thought he was an outlaw because he stole that first base.
Yeah, he fought the law, and the law won.
Yes, it did.
But yeah, going back to Johnny Manell Jr., owner of 220 Second and On Academy, over there in Absecon. He and his father, residents of Absecon, yet playing for the Buna Blue Dogs. So that'll be a fun one. Doubleheader, 2 7-innings, starting at 7 on June 2nd.
Breaking ball by Keelan to Rick Carlucci, who flew out the center and walked. And back in the 4th inning.
The Water Dogs need to drink up here.
That pitch bounces up there. It's now 2-0. That was weak.
I thought it was quite pointed.
It's Carlucci looking to help himself out. That 2-0 pitch is high for a ball. It's now 3-0 and no place to put him. That 3-0 pitch is out of the zone, ball 4, and this game is now tied up at 4-4. It's Keelan having a challenge with the strike zone. Walks his 4th batter of the inning.
It's got to be tough when you're the coach. Got to pull yourself.
Call timeout and talk to himself.
That'd be great.
Hey, settle yourself down. That'll bring up Drew Corey. I got it right this time.
Well, look at you. He had a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Oh. Caught him napping.
The Dust Devil comes through. Drew Corey, who struck out his first time up in the 2nd and walked in the 4th, but was caught in a 8-2 throw out. Oh, that line, ball's line drive to left field. 1 run will score. They're waving around. Here comes the 2nd. And a no throw as the Water Dogs just Dust Devil. I can't see. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Yeah, nice big time piece of hitting there. Got to be excited if you're Drew Corey.
Gorgeous hit by Corey. Score now 6-4. First pitch is over for a strike call. As the shortstop, Andrew, I believe this is Andrew DePasquale. Should be number 7, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's been busy out there in the field at short. Let's count now 1-1 to him. DePasquale offered to that one. It's now 1-2.
They field the ball, if there's an opportunity of someone scoring, go to the runner.
It just fouled off his ankles. The count remains 1-2 to him.
Then you can go to the other shot. I got Jim calling.
1-2.
Yeah.
And the 1-2 pitch. Hard ground, ball to short. Flips to second. That will end the inning, but not before the Water Dogs put plate 3 in the top of the 5th inning on 1 hit. No errors and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Your score 6-4 Water Dogs here on BFA Sports.
All right, and we are back here in the bottom of the 5th, and the Ocean City Water Dogs go to Joe Gallagher, one of the top-rated catchers in all of the region, fresh back from Florida. Literally, I feel like he just got off the plane and ran onto the baseball field. So Gallagher in relief, facing one of his old summer buddies, Dom McLaughlin.
McLaughlin 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. As Gallagher in relief of Rick Carlucci. Count now 2-0 to Dom McLaughlin. Fastball out of the zone for a ball. It's now 3-0.
You can tell Gallagher's got that quick catcher's release going. Not getting real long. He's used to getting that ball out of the glove and firing. That's a treatment he is giving McLaughlin.
Got an inside scoop. This is his first time on the mound since he was 8.
Oh,
As that pitch is over, first strike call.
he certainly has the arm for it.
He's a gamer. He's out on the mound. Says, let's do it. I love it. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 3-2 to Dom McLaughlin.
Bragging rights on the line.
Gallagher working out of the stretch. Delivers.
Oh.
Just missed as he loses McLaughlin on 4 balls, so he'll take first base.
McLaughlin happy that the plate was round.
As is the earth. And Steve Hewa steps to the plate. First pitch is over for a strike call. It's 0-1 to him.
I love the fact that when your sub got delivered to the table, some of the fans here in the stands got right on you about it.
Did they?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear.
Oh, you had your headset on.
I had my headset on. I didn't. They were getting on me?
One of the Water Dogs fans here in the stands. He's like, man, there's that sub you were crying about.
1-1 to count to Steve Hewa.
Yeah.
With Don McLaughlin at first base and nobody out. To face Joe Gallagher, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Good cut by Hewa.
Got to tell you, Gallagher showing some poise, flooding the strike zone.
He is.
Pitching to contact and trusting his Ocean City mates defense. That kid looks good, man. He is chiseled.
Not like you, right?
Nah, heck no. I'm a far
You're
cry from
You're
that.
like a fluffernutter. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Who says this young man hasn't pitched since he was 8 years old?
Anybody's got a gun on this kid?
Man.
Wow, that was. Had some pop in the mitt on that one.
I noticed it in his warm-up tosses. Obviously, he wasn't giving everything as he warms up, but I could tell there was a little zip in his fastball. As Ray Keelan steps to the plate, he walked in, grounded out 6-3. As that ball's ripped to left field for a base hit, slicing away from the left fielder. It gets by him, and here comes McLaughlin in the third base. He's going to turn and he's going to try to score, and he's in. As the Outlaws pick up another run, it's now 6-5. A line drive by Ray Keelan.
Wowzers. Don McLaughlin showing off his wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Scoring all the way from
Hot Wheels.
first base. Wait.
That'll bring up the catcher, Brian Perez. Who ground out in the fielder's choice in the first. Grounded out short to first his last time up in the third. We have a 6-5 ball game with only one out and a runner at second base in Ray Keelan. Gallagher checks the runner. And the first pitch is over for a strike call. On 1 to count to Brian Perez. And the 0-1 pitch. Fastball high for ball. It's now 1-1. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning with a run across for the Outlaws, who just cut this lead from 6-4 to 6-5. Brian Perez at the plate, and here's the pitch. High for ball. It's now 2-1 to Brian Perez.
You got to go back and give Keelan credit. He hit that ball where it was pitched and went oppo, found some space down the line, but that was a good pitch by Gallagher. He didn't leave much meat on the plate. Oh, boy.
2-1 pitch is high for ball. It's now 3-1 to Perez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On deck is Tim Marker. And he walked him. So Perez draws a 1-out walk. Now with runners at first and second. That'll bring up right fielder Tim Marker. So breeze freshens up here at Memorial Park in Ocean City. Feels like early March. First pitch is high and away for a ball.
Yeah, it's a tough habit to break here for Gallagher. It's most of your pitchers, you want them to get a little long, but he's got that catcher's release, and he's obviously being a team player here and getting called into duty from a pitching standpoint. And D-Pass Squaw going to give him some words of encouragement.
So obviously he's not a player coach. He's not going to talk to himself on the mound.
No,
Not like
no.
Keelan? Okay.
Gallagher's not much of a talker. He plays the game well
He's
with the
intense.
umpires to buy pitches, though. I will tell you that.
There you go.
But usually he's behind the dish.
Here's the 2-0 pitch from Gallagher. Swing and a miss with a nice fastball. Marker does not hit the mark. It's now 2-1 to him. And the 2-1 pitch. High and away for a ball. It's now 3-1.
You know, looking forward to that broadcast, that doubleheader next week. It's actually going to end up being a cast of characters over there, because I'm just going to go out of my way and say I know Monell Sr. is going to probably want to join the show if he's not actually on the coaching staff, which I can't believe he wouldn't be.
Talk about characters. There's one right there.
Yeah, and then we got
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Sorry. And he walked Marker. Coach calls timeout to have a talk with Joe Gallagher. I don't know if he's thinking about making a change or
a little bit of a
just
pickle
let's
here. The bases are loaded. Coach, Coach and I had talked before the game. I laugh as he usually does double duty with the obviously being the head coach of the Red Raiders. Didn't have to go far this afternoon, so now giving some pitching counsel to a catcher in Joe Gallagher, and he didn't want me to make any references to his size versus his player size. So I'll say they're trying to see eye to eye.
You know what they could always do is he could always step up on the mound and have them step off, talk down.
That's true. You could switch places.
You could switch places. Say, listen, go over there. Let me speak to you.
Trading places, was it Eddie Murphy
Yes.
and
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good movie. It's all right. So Marker draws a walk, so the bases are loaded with one out, and that'll bring up Eric Grady, who's 2 for 2 in this ball game. 2 singles.
Well, what Gallagher wants here is a ground ball.
That first pitch is a fastball, low for a ball.
So no doubt about it. Coach is telling him, hey, pitch the contact. Try to stay down in the zone. Let the guys work behind you. Little D Pasquale to Corey. 6'4" DP.
Fastball high and away for a ball. It's now 2-0 to Eric Grady.
And in fairness to Gallagher, I mean, he spends most of his days in Florida, so right now he feels like he's pitching in Buffalo. He's hoping that they're not making the Bunting family pharmacy call to bring the pharmacy home to them.
And that 3-0 pitch is out of the zone. He walked him, so a run will score. And Ray Keelan. This game is now knotted up at 6-6. And that'll bring up with one out Jalen Hurd, and the bases are still loaded. That first pitch is high for a ball.
For you high school baseball fans, want to let you know that we posted the replay of our Don Bosco Prep versus Mainland game from Sunday night. It was a pay-per-view event for the Trenton Thunder. But you can now watch it a few nights later free of charge on our BFA Live Sports YouTube channel. Petty with 13 strikeouts, and Mainland's Cole Campbell, also of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League Summer Point captains, with the walk-off. And that exciting thriller.
Exciting it was. Fun to be there. This count is 1-2 to Jalen Hurd. As Gallagher sets. And the 1-2 pitch. Took a little something off. I don't know if he tried to throw a breaking ball there, but had Hurd a little off balance. It's Count stays at 1-2 as he fouled that one off.
Hurt is due. And the Water Dogs got to be happy that the pitcher, Oaks, is on deck currently. So in order to try to get out of a jam, that's a pretty good order.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out for the second out of the inning.
Second strikeout of the inning for Joe Gallagher.
Yes, it is. Gallagher. Hey, rewrite the books and be a pitcher. I doubt it.
No,
No.
not likely. He's
I don't want Dad to get mad.
too many miles he's put in on his catching career.
And a good catcher he is. First pitch to Pat Oaks is high for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, Gallagher was down at the IMG Academy. Playing one of their big squads, getting some time with their national team as well. Good frame, good size.
So Oaks calls timeout. Tires are waiting for Gallagher to offer a pitch. Count remains 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Over first strike call. And it looks like somebody might have settled in his zone.
Yeah, he's kind of fired up. He's feeling the tempo, so he's just going to giddy up and go. But what he's got to be careful here is to not balk. He's got to make sure he comes set and then come home. There he goes.
And he sets in the 1-1 pitch. High for a ball. It's now 2-1. Pat Oaks grounded out short to first his last time up as he fouls that one off. It's now 2-2 to him. Big spot for Joe Gallagher to work out of a little jam here. And a 2-2 pitch. Fouled off the screen on the first base side. Stays 2-2. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning in a 6-6 ball game between the Ocean City Water Dogs and the Absecon Outlaws. Bringing this to you live from BFA Sports. Gallagher gets his sign in a 2-2 pitch. Pounded up the middle. Oh! Little collision there, throws over to first, and they do get him. That'll end the inning, but not before the Outlaws plate 2 to knot this up at 6-6 as we move to the top of the sixth inning. I'm sorry, the bottom of the fifth inning. Your score is 6-6 here on BFA Sports.
All right, we're back here in Ocean City for Summer League action, even though it feels like maybe October. Nah, it's not that bad. It's actually a very nice night out here. Slight little breeze. And player coach Ray Keelan comes back on the hill for another inning of work. And the Outlaws clawed their way back to tie this one up. They're going to lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning. And leading things off in the 6th will be Solomon Griffith, who has walked, singled, scored, and registered an RBI in his first 2 at-bats. Ooh, looked like he was squaring a bunt, but nonetheless a called strike. Make that 2. Keelan in a groove, and we got some free dust and dirt. Man, that must have been good on that Sugar Hill sub. So he gets called on the strikes looking. 3 nice pitches by Keelan, and already 1 out registered. And of course, I've been torturing my brother from another, Al Fisher. Finally gets an opportunity to eat that beautiful hoagie from Sugar Hill Inn, and what did he get? Solomon Griffin kicking dust all over you. Oh, first pitch. As Keelan continues to hammer the zone, was fouled back by Holy Spirit's Jaden Schertel. Schertel 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts so far this fine evening. Looking to spark a rally for Ocean City.
Yeah, I don't remember asking you to put
Side of dust?
side of dust on my hoagie. It's a little crunchy now, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Was good the first 5 minutes I had it.
All right, now 1-2 to the Southpaw Spartan.
Oh, nice breaking ball.
Oh, boy. That is a yo-yo curveball called for a strike 3.
Nice pitch indeed.
So back-to-back backwards Ks for Keelan. I guess he had a nice conversation with himself. To get himself
He's in a
back,
groove. He's pitching
back on
really
point.
well.
So Brian Corey.
Corey's walked twice and flew out to the right field his first time up.
Evens the count at 1. So Keelan coming off an inning prior where he had 5 walks and manages to rally to put 2 backwards Ks to start this frame in the 6th.
Oh, nice pitch by Keelan.
Man,
He's dealing this half. It's like a new man.
I want to know what flavor Gatorade he started drinking.
He probably had a Sugar Hill hoagie without the dust. And the pitch is lifted to center field. Hit fairly well, but not a problem for Jalen Hurd, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We'll move to the bottom of 6. It's 6-6 here on BFA Sports. CJ.
All right, and you're looking at the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League website. You can go to southjerseyssbl.com for all the league information. Looking at your standings, your stats, your teams, your schedule. Be sure to reach out if you're interested in sponsoring the broadcast and advertising your business. So Joe Gallagher comes out for a second inning of work here at Ocean City.
What are you, Shadow Stevens over there? Hey,
I'm going to fight out live on air. Somebody give me a... Anybody got a bat I can borrow over here?
Ball's cued to short. The
Oh!
Squall couldn't. Hard to handle. So he tried to catch that one on a short hop and was unable to. So CJ Agree. As an infield, I'll call it an infield single. I have to. That was a tough one to handle.
Wasn't an easy play. Somewhere Joe Girardi is wheels are spinning, walking around, yelling, "Segura, Segura!"
Back to the top of the order with Andrew Mormiel. Stepping to the plate. And a single. He struck out and he grounded out 1-3. The pitcher to first. Knight drops down a nice bunt. Grabbed there and throws, but they get him. Good advancement. And there goes Egri to third base. And what a great execution.
First to third on the sacrifice bunt. The blazing speed from CJ Egri, Holy Spirit Spartan, as you see that Spartan on his helmet.
He is amazingly fast.
He's got game-changing speed.
Oh my gosh.
And he had, let me tell you something, as soon as he squared the bunt, he had third base on his mind all the way. So that's a lot of trust in Mormiel.
He's an extra hitter today. What, I mean, I'm going to put you on a spot. Where does he Ooh. 1 pitches on the outside corner for a strike call. This could be Ray Keelan's brother, Mark Keelan, if it's 25.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not. It's a single number, so it's got to be 15. I saw the 5 on there. Pitch is fouled off.
And had a little bit of a live stream interruption, but we appear to be back on there. So we apologize for that 1 minute delay. So we'll reset things here, and you didn't miss a thing.
No, you didn't. Counts now 3-2 to this young man, and I wish I had a name, and I do feel bad because we do have the roster, and I don't want to take. Oh, nice pitch by Gallagher to get him looking. And look at Joe Gallagher dealing. That'll bring up Steve Hua, the third baseman. Popped out second. Reached on an error at third and struck out. His last time up in the 5th.
And the good news is for him, it's the first time you actually pronounced his name right. So
No, it's not.
Oh,
I said it right. No,
second?
no, it's not.
Okay.
The Hua family will agree. Someone please type that in if you're watching this ball game.
So 1 strike and 2 outs right now as we.
What, you stealing my
reload.
job?
Well, we're reloading the scoreboard. It's not on right now, so we're just trying to recover. Everybody, take a deep breath.
Nice pitch. I'm fine. Swinging a miss by Hugh is Gallagher.
I don't know, man.
Working himself at him.
I don't know what Gallagher plans on for being Halloween, but a pitcher might be a good costume.
You mean like a Kool-Aid pitcher?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be good for Halloween. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Gallagher. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and look at Gallagher. He's loving it. Look at the smile on his face. That will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're moving to the, I believe, the top of the 7th inning with your score 6-6 here on BFA Sports. Top 7. It's top 7, right?
All right, yes, Alan. To answer your question here, trivia night. It is top 7.
Thanks,
You're
Ryan
correct.
Schumacher
You're a winner.
Hitting the button before you should. I love you, Ryan. Oh, nice pitch by Keelan. He's in a groove, this young man. He faces Trevor Cohen. 0-1 count. He winds and the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball over for a strike call. So he's quickly ahead of Trevor Cohen. I don't know what the conversation he had with himself, but he is in a zone. That pitch is fouled back.
Yeah, it looks here, Keelan, future motivational speaker. Tony Robbins.
He might need to motivate me not to enjoy food so much. Count remains 0-2 to Trevor Cohen. And the 0-2 pitch. Fouled against the net. Second time in a row. Stays 0-2. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Final frame for both of these teams. We're knotted up at 6-6. Ray Keelan on the mound dealing for the Outlaws, and that breaking ball hangs up there for a ball. It's now 1-2. Chris Jablonski waits on deck, followed by Misiel Aponte. Swing and a miss. He struck him out for the first out of this inning.
Keelan now struck out 3 of the last 4 batters that he's faced.
He's a different kid out there. He looks like an absolutely different kid. The control is amazing. Got a good bite on his breaking ball. So with 1 out, that'll bring up Chris Jablonski. He's had himself a game. First pitch is a nice breaking ball over for a strike call.
Yeah, Keelan sticking with it. Whatever works. And in this case, the slurvy curvy.
The ball lined and out of the reach of the shortstop, and that'll fall for a base hit. That is the 3rd hit of this ball game for Jablonski, who is 3 for 3 with a walk. And with 1 out, that'll bring up Misiel Aponte. First pitch to him. There's that breaking ball again over for a strike call.
The nasty.
I like the movement on that pitch. He's got good command of it. And there goes the runner. And the nice pitch to go on as it hung up there. Jablonski showing some speed, huh?
Not known for his wheels. The old school quarterback and the big first baseman doesn't usually get the steal sign much, and he's even having a good time. He can't believe what he just saw.
Pitch is popped up and foul and out of play. Count now 1-2.
So coming up next on BFA Sports will be the championship of the Diamond Classic, where the Cardiac Kids of Williamstown have taken the South Jersey baseball scene by storm and forced their way into a final versus Bishop Eustace with Anthony Salamito scheduled to be on the hill.
Can't wait to call that one. Strike 3 struck him out as Keelan comes back with a backwards K. And it's now 2 outs here at the top of the 7th.
Yeah, 4 strikeouts now for Keelan.
Whew.
And speaking of strikeouts, Salamito, one of the area's top prospects, waiting for his name to be called in the MLB draft in June. We'll have first pitch tomorrow here at 6:30 on BFA Sports.
I'm putting myself out there. He's going to get the call. He will get the call. This kid's got some stuff. Woo.
Yeah, high on the radar.
There's a shot to right field. Tailing away from the right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Here comes a run. He's going to score as Jablonski crosses it. And man, oh man, Tristan Trivers put a charge into that one.
Clutch hit for Tristan Trivers, the catcher. Why not?
So the Water Dogs now up 7-6 here in the 7th inning. As Keelan was motoring right along, Trivers hit a shot that sliced away from the right fielder to knock in that run. As Jablonski crosses the plate with the lead run, now 7-6.
Now Joe Gallagher will be the hitter in the 7-hole.
He's hitting for Rick Carlucci. First pitch to him is high for a ball. He gets to kind of help himself out here. Oh, nice breaking pitch. At the knees for a strike. It's now 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Fastball high for a ball. It's now 2-1. So breeze freshens up a little more here at Memorial Park. We're not expecting a hurricane or anything, are we?
No. The OC Nor'easters, they played the other night for soccer, but that's only Nor'easter you got to worry about.
That breaking ball bounces up there for a ball, so it's now 3-1. Oh, yeah, to Joe Gallagher.
The next Nor'easter broadcast is this Wednesday, June 2nd. We'll have that on mycujo.com, so be sure to check out the OC Nor'easters Twitter account. We're the official live stream provider of Ocean City Nor'easter Soccer, as Joe Gallagher earns a free pass down to first base. I'm just going to throw it out there. Gallagher may be in need of a new pair of pants.
Are you trying to send a message to somebody?
I'm just saying his mom might be watching. She might want to take care of that.
She might be somewhere in earshot or watching us on BFA Sports.
Yeah, she's definitely watching.
All right, that'll bring up Drew Corey. They almost catch Trivers sleeping at second base. Big cloud of dust rises here at Memorial Park. Keelan gets his sign from Perez, and the pitch. Breaking ball low for a ball. So 1-0 to count to Drew Corey. Who struck out, walked.
Well, the OC Water Dogs might be looking for some insurance runs, and why not call McMahon Insurance Agency, Bill McMahon Insurance. Locations here in Ocean City over there on Asbury Avenue, as well as throughout Cape May County. And Bill McMahon and family have been fantastic sponsors of a lot of our programming on BFA Sports, but also the Coaches vs. Cancer Classic, hosted by Mainland Regional, along with the South Jersey Hoops Madness tournament that we had done a few months back. So I hope all is well, Bill, as we're here in your home turf. So if you're looking to score some insurance for your family, check them out. Man Insurance.
That 3-0 pitch is over for a strike call to Drew Corey. Three and 1 to count. Keelan tries to work his way out of this one. That 3-1 pitch is at the knees for a strike call, so it's now a full count. With the runners at first and second and 2 outs.
I don't see any action in the Outlaws bullpen. So the coach, I guess, looking to stick it with himself.
He's got confidence in himself. As Keelan sets in the 3-2 pitch. Outside for a ball as the runners were going. But they will move up on the base on balls. So the base is loaded now and 2 outs. That'll bring up Andrew DePasquale. back in the 4th inning. And a really nice sac bunt. Otherwise, is grounded out twice. He's 0 for 2 today. And the first pitch to him is outside for a ball. And a 1-0 pitch is at the knees for a strike. So that count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is pounded, backhanded, no play, and here comes the throw to first.
Oh, he missed the bag.
And he is safe as a run will score, and Gallagher.
Hey, missed the bag on the transition there.
So that means Gallagher scored. There's runners at first and third. That means 2 runs were plated there. It's now a 9-6 ball game. So Water Dogs now taking I would say a semi-comfortable lead with a 3-run lead here in the top of the 7th.
Well, you got lights out Joe Gallagher going to come back out here for the 7th.
Man, this guy, he's a shutdown pitcher. Solomon Griffith steps to the plate.
I don't see any action in the Water Dog bullpen.
No.
Much to the chagrin of the Water Dog scorekeeper.
That first pitch is low for a ball. Oh, shoot.
So Griffith has been a pesky catalyst for Ocean City today. Got things started, got him a lead early on.
That pitch is pounded foul to make the count 1-1.
You know, being 1 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, and an RBI. Just done a real good job in that spot to flip the lineup and be productive.
That pitch bounces up there. Perez is having a hard time handling it. The runner will advance to second base, so the runner's now at second and third with 2 outs and a 2-1 count on Solomon and Griffith. I agree with you about Solomon. We mentioned earlier I kind of made tongue-in-cheek Bunning Family Pharmacy Player of the Game.
Could be. He's going to try to bring the pharmacy to us.
That ball's lifted to deep left field.
Oh, my.
And that ball is going to fall on 1 hop to the fence. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. And this game is opened up. It's now an 11-6 ball game.
Well, on cue, Solomon Griffith has been one to watch. And I was just about to say, back in the day when he used to be on the other squad for the Atlantic City Hammerheads, he used to drive me absolutely bonkers, and he's done it again.
Now to bring at the top of the order again for Jaden Schertel. This one is blown wide open with a 5-run lead now for the Water Dogs. That ball is fisted off the bat. It's going to fall for a base hit. Coming around to score. Here comes the throw down to second. Not in time, and it's now a 12-6 ball game.
Schertel, the gamer, comes up in the clutch. Another RBI delivered.
Solomon Griffith scores on that last base hit.
So they drop a 6th spot in the 6th.
And it's pretty ironic that Keelan was just mowing along. Strikeout, then a single, a strikeout, and then all of a sudden the floodgates opened.
So with Brian Corey stepping to the plate, he'll be the 10th batter of the inning for Ocean City.
First pitch to him is high for a ball. That ball's ripped to left field. Coming around to score, Schertel. Here comes the throw. No, he doesn't score. They get him at home.
Nice heads-up defensive play by the Outlaws to try to end the threat Chertel had a nice jump, but, man, great defensive play there by Perez behind the plate to defend his turf. But it's now a big-time deficit. They're going to be down 6.
All right, we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Final 3 outs for the Absecon Outlaws. Joe Gallagher back out on the mound. Could be the pitcher of record here in this game. As he took over with in a 6-6 ball game. It's now 12-6. Favor of the Water Dogs of Ocean City. First batter he will face is Ray Keelan. And the first pitch is a fastball on the outside corner for a strike call.
Well, Coach Keelan hung himself out to dry.
That 0-1 pitch is over for a strike call.
I got to have fun with this.
How about this guy, Joe Gallagher?
Yeah, hey.
Look, he's dealing. Gallagher gets a sign and winds in the 0-2 pitch. Our ground ball has eyes for a base hit in the left field as Ray Keelan is not to be denied as he leads off this bottom of the 7th with a single. Must have coached himself up at the plate. He was down 0-2. Oh, goodness. Here we go.
Man, I can't wait till next week when we're out there at Absecon. Keelan's going to probably want to kill us, but that's all right.
No, come on. We're not making fun of him at all.
He's a good.
Please.
He's a good sportman. He's a good dude. It's all in good fun.
I think he's going to enjoy it, actually.
Listen, I love the fact that he's giving it everything that he's got and providing this platform for these guys.
Brian Perez now with a runner at first base and nobody out. Takes the first pitch low for a ball. Reminder again, we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. The South Jersey South Shore Baseball League game coming to you from Memorial Park in Ocean City. Pitch is fouled away. And Gallagher is pounding the zone, doing a nice job. It's now 1-1.
Well, he's doing what he's got to. You know, he's pitching the contact, trusting the defense. He's in a unique spot. I mean, we said it before. It's the first time he's been on a pitcher's mound since he's probably 8 years old. But this is that kind of time of year. Most of the rosters right now are a little thin.
Ball lifted to center field. It's going to fall quickly for a base hit. We got the first 2 runners on with back-to-back singles.
So the Outlaws trying to have a crooked number inning of their own, and they appear to be threatening. Back-to-back base knocks off of Gallagher here in the 7th.
I'll bring up Tim Marker, the right fielder. And the first pitch to him. Foul, slammed foul on a third base side. And that sounded like it hit something solid.
Oh, no. Oh, house?
Yeah,
All right.
it hit house. Sure sounded like it. I guess insurance policies might be a little bit high here. Count quickly 0-1 to Marker as he faces Joe Gallagher in the bottom of 7th. 0-1 pitch is low for a ball. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, and Trevor's doing a nice job behind the dish all night tonight.
He has.
From a receiving standpoint, has helped his pitching staff manage the run game and hasn't had much get by him.
Gallagher sets, and the 1-1 pitch. Hard ground ball, knocked down and gets through for a base hit. As we now have the bases juiced with nobody out here in the bottom of 7th, the Outlaws are not to be denied.
Yeah, that one chewed up Corey there. Definitely got him on the inside part of that arm. But he give him credit. He balled out for his team and his pitcher and kept that thing in front. But I think his arm's a bit numb right now because I don't think he can feel much. I think the other challenge is there's nobody in the nobody left in the dugout to take his place.
There's nobody there. You think the Bunning Family Pharmacy could deliver a wrap for him for his arm?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of biofreeze.
Biofreeze. Well, that's something near and dear to my heart because of the front side of the gut pulls on the back a little bit, so I got to use that on my back quite a bit.
Impressed you can reach it.
No, someone else has to put it on for me. As Eric Grady steps to the plate and fouls that one back, and no noise there, so that's good. It fell safely, not doing any damage. So count goes quickly 0-1 to him.
All right, so bases loaded. The Water Dogs looking for a ground ball inducing double play.
Pitch is high for a ball. It's now 1-1.
And with a 6-run lead at this point, you don't really care what base you get in out. You just take any one that you can. No premium. If the ball comes back to Gallagher, he's going to go home. But other than that, going the nearest base.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Popped up.
Oh,
third base side.
It
It looks like it's tailing out of play, and it is. So the count now moves to 1-2. To Eric Grady. Working out of the left side of the batter's box.
Yeah. Could have brought him right in. Yeah.
As Gallagher sets, and the 1-2 pitch. Line drive or blooper, and it falls for a base hit. 1 run will score. The rest of the runners move up to their respective bags. The bases remain loaded. When a run across for the Outlaws, it's now a 12-7 ball game.
Well, they have strung together 4 consecutive hits.
And that will bring up the center fielder, Jalen Hurd. Hurd popped out to shortstop his first time up in the 2nd. Struck out looking and struck out in the 5th. Looking to make amends for those last 3 at-bats. First pitch is high and inside for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch from Gallagher. There's a ball lifted to left field. Should be playable, not a problem. And grab there, and here comes the runner. He's tagging, and he will score. So it's now a 12-8 ball game. That sac fly by Jalen Hurd.
Yeah, Hurd, nice job there, turning on the pitch, driving in another run, but Ocean City trading in a run for an out.
So it's now a 4-run ball game in favor of the Water Dogs, and that will bring up
Re-entry, number 24.
which would be Josh Martson, right?
Yep.
Martin started out in left field today. Had a singles first time up, the only time his only plate appearance. And the first pitch to Martin. Right there at the knees for a strike call. 0-1 the count to Josh Martin here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-1 pitch on the outside corner for a strike call. It's now quickly 0-2 to Josh Martin.
Nice job by Gallagher to battle back here. And now he's working on his command a bit as opposed to just putting the ball out there in the zone. He's trying to live on the edge a little bit. Oh,
came a little, looked like a little 3/4 breaking ball. Came from the side there, just missed. It's now 1-2. Gallagher sets. And a 1-2 pitch. There it is, another same pitch, struck him out. So Martin goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. There's only 1 out left. And that will bring up CJ Egri.
So the 5th strikeout of the evening for Joe Gallagher. Now 2 outs. And
first pitch. Ball poundage. Oh, nice backhand by Sjssbl, but not in time to get the runner at second. And that will be an infield single.
Yeah, no chance if he's got to go to his backside of his glove that he's going to get Egri with his speed at first. But played it smartly, tried to get a force out, and now got ourselves a very interesting scenario as we head to the top of the order, and the tying run steps to the plate.
That will be Andrew Muriel. First pitch to him. Pops him up, and we might want to duck. Is this ball? Oh, gosh. No, I don't think it got you. It got the roof. You're all right, bud.
Oh, okay.
It was the roof.
I thought for sure it was the roof.
I thought it was going to hit us.
The roof of the Tahoe.
All right.
One
count,
strike now.
Count quickly 0-1 to Andrew Muriel. Gallagher sets. And the 0-1 pitch. Oh, over for a strike call. It's now quickly 0-2, so Muriel in a hole with 2 outs. Gallagher tries to be the pitcher of record to pick up a win here for the Ocean City Water Dogs. Gallagher sets, and the 0-2 pitch. That ball gets by Trivers, but he's able to recoup. Count now 1-2 to Muriel. Playing shortstop today. He has a single. He struck out, grounded out. Pitcher to first. 1-2 pitch, line to center field, right at the center fielder who makes the grab, and that will end the ball game. It's the Water Dogs of Ocean City outduel the Absecon Outlaws 12-8.
Some real nice hitting in timely manner from the Water Dogs, but tip of the cap to Joe Gallagher being brought in a unique situation, to say the least. 5 strikeouts for him over 3 innings of work. He gets the win. And for the Water Dogs offense, Al, we talked a lot about Solomon Griffith, perhaps your Bunting Family Pharmacy player of the game, as he was 2 for 3 with a double, a walk, an RBI, 2 runs scored. But a close second, if not the player game himself, would be Chris Jablonski, as Jablonski was 3 for 3 with a double, an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk himself. Those guys were the difference makers in the Ocean City lineup.
So yeah, I would have to give the tip of the cap to Solid Griffith as the Bunny Family Pharmacy player of the game. As not only can the pharmacy bring the pharmacy to you, he brought this game to the Outlaws as the Water Dogs. The Water Dogs, for the Water Dog. He brought it to the Water. Yes, I said it right. Doug, don't look at me like that. So anyway, final score, 12-8. Water Dogs win this one here on BFA Sports. And for Al Fisher,
I'm Doug Stasic.
we can't wait to see you
Play ball.